Okay, I think things are about as good as they're going to get. So, hello, good evening for most of you. Hope your day has gone well. Mine has very much not. I was all ready to go to work, and it's going to be an easy day, and kids were going to watch a movie to match up with our beginning of holiday class, and then nope, just decided to be violently ill, and so I ended up having to stay home. So, kind of annoyed that I had to burn another work or sick day, but I'm just gonna go ahead and make the best of it. I got plenty of rest and I should be good to go, and so now I'm going to continue to work on a commission to the client who traded me Warhammer Cursed City for this job. And I've done a couple of their minis so far, and I'm pretty happy with how they turned out. I need to finish the bases on them. But beyond that, they're pretty good to go. One moment, please. Pull these guys out. I think I'm just gonna have some fun with this Chaos Ogre that I'm working on. I've only got 2 more minis to go, so hopefully he's happy with all of them and he appreciates the detail. The last 2 I have are 2 of the neatest ones, though. Because the first one is this Chaos Ogre, which I'm pretty sure is from the Corrupted Guard pack. Where's my starting suit? There it is. So that is what the lad looks like. I think he's pretty heckin' neato, and I'm gonna have a lot of fun making him look horrifying and disgusting. The other one that I have... Uh-oh, why is closed captioning not working? That's really annoying. Okay, the other one that I have is this Escher Gang leader, and she's going to be a lot of fun because he told me a while ago when I was doing a Palatine character to go wild with the color on this one. And so I'm going to have a lot of fun painting her in some crazy looking color scheme. Not sure what I'm going to do yet, but very excited to get to her. The other ones I've done... I don't remember if I did them on stream or not, but Godfret de Montbard, which if I recall right, is from, my goodness, Blackstone Fortress. I'm really happy with how he turned out. He definitely looks a lot lighter on screen, so I might go back with some lighter silvers and really push those edge highlights on his armor, which has kind of a blue undertone to it. But beyond that, he looks pretty good. This Servitor, X101, which is also from Blackstone Fortress. Again, pretty happy with how he turned out. I know I did this one on stream because it was recommended that I go ahead and go with a really dark blue for his pants, and I love how they turned out with the volumetric lighting. Pretty happy with the rest of him. I think he came out really nice. Another one that I did, I cleaned up on stream, if I recall properly, is this lad right here, this Chaos Militarum character, this Traitor Guard, and I'm pretty pleased with how the face turned out. I think it looks pretty darn good. The Chaos symbols on the flag, yeah, they're fine for what they are, but overall I think the mini turned out very dynamic and is going to look great on the tabletop. I also have this Mechanicus character who is also from Blackstone Fortress. Again, really happy with how he turned out. I really like these minis, and I had a lot of fun painting them. There's just enough detail on him to be very, very interesting to look at, but not so much that he becomes kind of too much to look at, if you know what I mean. The other one, I don't remember what this character is. I think they're also from that game, from Blackstone Fortress. I did this one off-stream, and I think the ivory pistols are really neat, and I had a lot of fun trying to get this one to look as detailed as possible without going overboard. So yeah, a lot of cool minis from this set. And of course, I have to say it just because it's something that I've joked about with some friends, but here we have a demon baby. Again, really happy with how he turned out. I think I'm going to go back and do his eyes as best I can, because I didn't hit them initially. They look pretty good, but I think I want to give him some little red crimson eyes just to make him stand out a bit more. Beyond that, though, time to get to work on this hulking lad, if you know what I mean. So, the first thing I'm going to do probably is get all of his skin tone in place and then block in his pants. Or maybe... Yeah, I think that's where I'm going to go first. And then maybe do the metallics next. Let's see, for skin tone. What do I want to do for skin tone? I've still got... Nope, that's Everland Sunset. Where are my skin tones? I think I'm going to give him this... it's this brown rose that I've been using. And it works really nicely as a skin tone. It creates a very flushed look. Hey, Semijolies, how's it going? I got really sick this morning, so I didn't show up for work, and I'm kind of annoyed by that because I missed a perfectly neutral day where all I had to do was be a warm body. So, I missed that day for that nonsense. So yeah, that's been my day. That was my morning. How are you doing? How is your day? I was looking at Facebook, and I noticed that for the tournament that's happening this weekend... Oh, you were sick too? Oh dear. So we both missed it. Are you still planning on doing the Warhammer tournament this weekend at Blade? Because I am, and I saw they put out an all call for anyone with terrain to please bring it, so that because they've had unprecedented interest in this thing. And they do not have enough terrain for all of the tables they will be needing. So I went ahead, I'm going to go ahead and... Well, that's good to know. So you probably had the same thing I did, I guess. I was violently ill this morning, and once that happened, I was pretty okay. But I kind of prepped the day as soon as I felt it, like, oh, well, I know I'm going to throw up before I leave today, so I better get everything ready and call out. And as soon as I kind of hit submit and everything was good to go and it was out of my hands, I ran to the bathroom and then puked my guts out. Super sore throat. Sorry to hear that. It's the worst thing when you're a teacher is not being able to talk. But yeah, I'm kind of excited to go to this thing. I don't have any delusions. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to get my butt kicked. But, got my army. I did see that they put a limit on the size of the model you can bring. They mentioned on the page that no model in your army can have more than 14 wounds. So be careful about that. You're going to load up your Chaos Space Marines. That's going to be neat. I'm planning on playing my Imperial Fists just because that's the army that I'm most familiar with. And I think right now it's the only army I have at 1,000 points that that I can legally play, because my Tyranids, I have a Haru specs, but the Haru specs has like 15 wounds, so he's unfortunately invalid. So yeah, that, and I don't really have much of an interest in playing it. I was gonna do AdMech, but I haven't gotten around to painting anything. I think you should be fine with your Chaos Marines, because I'm pretty sure that even your Dreadnought only has like 11, or your not your Dreadnought, your Hellbrute only has 11 or 12 wounds, because my Vindicator is right at the limit. I think it's right at 11 or 12 or 13. It's at 12 or 13, I mean, because my Ballistus Dreadnought's at 11. The Rhino has 10, the Hellbrute is 8. Yeah, so you should be fine. But that does definitely change things a bit, because now that means that, unfortunately, Soft Servo can't play, since, I think his main knight has, what, like 20-some-odd wounds? So he's going to be out. I mean, I don't think he was going to anyway. The tournament scene does not interest him at all. But yeah, so I suppose we will see how that goes. I'll have to talk with our buddy Arthur, see if he's interested, and if he is, help him build a 1,000-point list, because unfortunately, I think his repulsor is now out of the question. I wonder how they're going to deal with big armies. I think some of them are just not going to be valid. You know what I mean? Because like, they can't do knights, they can't do chaos knights unless you take nothing but armigers and war dogs. And beyond that, most armies should be good, because I saw that most tanks for like the Militarum or the Guard are, you know, 10 to 12 wounds. And yeah, so it should be interesting however it goes. I'm legitimately curious, and I suppose we will see. I don't remember when. I think the cutoff for the rules, though, was like November 20th or November 25th. I don't remember. But they wanted to make sure that no codexes snuck in and created problems. So I don't think the AdMech Codex and the Necron Codex are going to be playable. I wonder if they're going to let the Space Marine Codex be playable. Because I don't remember exactly what they said, but it does feel like they're releasing things pretty rapidly right now. So yeah, this is kind of a really gross fleshy color, and I dig it. I'm gonna hit this with something else to make it look a little bit more pasty. I'm probably gonna hit it with like a purple wash. Actually, let's see. Can I? That's a little bit better, but no, that's not helping at all. Unfortunately, with the way that the light is hitting this, I can't really do anything to prevent the washout from happening. I've got the light underneath my my camera right now, so everything's just gonna have to look a little washed out, which is what it is. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about this this event. I mean, like, you know, we've never played Warhammer competitively, and we've never done it in tournament settings. I would like to get together sometime this week, though, and play a game down at Mishap, trying to make it as close to tournament rules as possible, to see how the game actually does play, so we're not going in completely blind. I invited Soft Servo as well, just so that he could play. And he's got all of his knights at least built up to the leg, so we're going to get to see a bunch of long leggy boys run around and blast our units off the map, which should be fun. And I'm going to try and invite Arthur as well. And if that doesn't end up working, then at the very least you and I could go. Though I will say our utility is going to be